Hi friends, it's Loli. Welcome to my channel. Let's jump right in. For the first DIY today, I'm going to be using one of these tins from the Dollar Tree and this greenery as well from the Dollar Tree. The first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to paint the bottom and some portion of the inside of the pot using some of this chalk paint or chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree. I gave it a total of 2 coats. I also painted a portion of the inside just in case this shows for the next part. This is how everything turned out. So now we are going to go ahead and use some of this foam from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to just go ahead and glue it at the bottom, and then I'm going to take my greenery and we are going to trim it to size and take off the actually it was perfect the way it was, so I just stuck it right in the middle of the floral foam. Then I came in with some of this paper. I got this paper from, I think, shoes or something that I bought, and I kept it for packing. So I'm just going to stuff that on my sides. This is just to avoid, using extra product that doesn't need to get used, and making sure that everything on here is nice and even and it's a nice flat surface for the next part of this project. Then I took some of these rocks from the Dollar Tree, they're called gems instead, and I'm just going to go ahead and put them all on top of the paper. That's why I chose that white paper, so it will blend in properly if it was this show. But this covered it pretty nicely, and just arranging the stones for them to be nice and neat. And just like that, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and fluff up my flowers to make sure they're nice and open, so this looks nice and full. And that's pretty much it. I did have problems putting it straight, but there you go. I hope you enjoy it. Look at it. It is so cute, guys. It was so simple. It literally was, what, 3 steps? It was amazing. Let me know if you like it. Folks, today's video is part of a collaboration, the Summer Look of the Hook Challenge, and it is hosted by C from CeeJ DIY and by Christine from DIY Craftaholic and Jackie from Crafting in Mimi's World. The link to their channels and to the playlist will be in the description box below. For our second inspiration piece, we're going to be using one of these little signs from the Dollar Tree and some of these stickers as well, and some of these stickers as well. This is going to be an easy one, guys. The first thing that I did was choose which one I wanted to use. So I'm going to be using this one that says "Be Still," and these are just cardboard stickers from the Dollar Tree. I wanted this to fit a little bit flat onto the surface, so I'm removing that foam piece, and I'm going to just go ahead and try to figure out exactly where I want everything placed. So I decided to use this firm piece, and I'm going to just place it right there on the side where you see right there. I want these to be angled. I love that combination of the green and that off-white background, so I went with that. So now I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out where to put this. So once I decided to put it in the top, I'm adding some spray glue to the back of my little "Be Still" word in there, and I'm going to put it in the top of my piece right there. This took a little bit to dry, but it held enough for me to continue with my project. For some reason, I had a hard time centering. Thank God this glue gave me plenty of time to figure it out. I didn't want to squish the top portion. If you see these 2 layers of paper, I just pressed down the bottom one. And now I'm going to use this other piece of greenery that I also came from the same pack. And I'm going to place it right there in the middle, just making sure everything is nice and flat. It adheres pretty well, actually. No need for extra. And then that little leaf on there. And you think I'm done? Have you met me? I'm not done yet. I'm going to go ahead and take some buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to create a simple little bow, just making the awareness bow. I'm bringing it down and then tying it off with a piece of jute cord like I usually do. Once I finally tied that knot onto the bow, I'm gonna go ahead and trim off the excess jute cord, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dovetail my ends as well and make sure that everything is nice and level as far as the tails there go. I was happy with the length, so I'm just going to cut it right there at the bare tip. I didn't want to make my tails any shorter than they already were. Do you guys see my helping hands on the side there? My son was crafting with me. He was doing his own little craft in his own little chair there. And here you see me gluing my bow right onto the corner, right there. I love it, guys. I picked this word because sometimes I gotta remind myself to just let God do his thing and be still. And here it is, guys. This is all done. What do you think? I love it. It's simple yet so elegant. All right, the third DIY, we're gonna go ahead and use this chalk that I got last year from the Dollar General. I did not use it for the whole year, even though I was excited when I got it. I got it for half off. It was $5. It usually is $10. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this foam from the Dollar Tree, this floral foam, cut off a piece, and we are going to go ahead and glue it onto the bed of the truck. But I want to first cover this up with a little bit of that moss there. They call it lyconium or something like that. I like how natural and how nice and vibrant green it is. First time using it, it was a little bit tougher than the regular ones are, but I really like using it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to my foam in the places where the foam will be showing through the slats of the truck there. And I'm going to just cover those sides. I'm gonna cover 3 of the sides, just, you know, that part around the truck that we'll see on the sides there. This moss was very thick. It was kind of hard to pull apart. It came in bigger pieces, like it almost looks like fern pieces. And I just took a whole piece like that came in, you know, together, and I'm just gluing it right onto the side as well. Right there, it's already pretty solid, so it will cover the foam nicely. And I did that in all 3 sides. Then I came in and trimmed off any excess to the same level of where the floral foam was in order to allow this to lay flat onto the bed of the truck. Friends, if you're enjoying this video so far, please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and if you're inclined to do so, go ahead and subscribe. It is all free and it means the world to me. Here you can see how I was struggling a little bit with this, trying to break it apart. The little pieces are really hard. I don't know exactly what kind of material. If you used this before, let me know in the comments. It's my first time. It caught my attention at Dollar Tree because of the vibrancy of the green and the different shades of green it also has. But I have not seen it before. I think it's new to Dollar Tree. If you've seen it before or work with it, let me know, okay? Let me know what is the best way to work with this as well. I like though the way that it clumped together like that, so I didn't have to worry about small little spaces peeking through. I didn't want to put any on the top part of the moss where I was going to stick my florals in a little while, because I was not sure if I'm going to be able to go through how thick this moss was. So I'm just going to go ahead and just leave that part open like that, and I'm going to add moss to the other areas that are open and just sticking it in between. I really should have left the back portion alone and then put it in like this, but I wanted to make sure I had enough room. So now I'm going to come in with some of this foliage from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces and just, you know, place them in different areas of the bed of the truck, just separating them, you know, just looking at it and seeing how I like it. No really rhyme or reason, just going ahead and adding them as I go, and I don't know, just creating something before my eyes. This foliage has been in my stash for a while, so it's kind of wrinkly, so I'm just using my heat gun to relax the leaves so they will come back to their former glory, and then you see them all nice and neat again. This is a nice easy way to bring your things back to where they were before. It works in the same manner as when you steam a piece of clothing to remove your wrinkles. So here I'm going to go ahead and add one more piece here, just trying to figure out how to space them out. I space them out, I put them almost like in each corner of my foam, leaving some space in between because I do want to come in with some florals as well. Once I was satisfied from where all the greenery was, now I'm going to come in with some of these flowers from the Dollar Tree, and it's going to cut the individual petals or individual stems and place them in between the greenery, just trying to make it as uniform as possible. and as full as possible. My friends, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have had so much good things happen to me this week. This month, I should say, I got to my 1,000 subscribers. I got to my 4,000 watch hours. I'm now part of the YouTube Partner Program, and all of this is due to you, to all your support, all of your help, just all of your time just watching my videos, and all of the encouragement as well with all the beautiful comments and kindness that you guys have showed me ever since I started my channel. I am so grateful for each one of you. I am beyond, I don't even know what to say, guys. Thank you so much. I am trying to figure out when to do a giveaway. I would like to do a giveaway. I'm thinking probably it's going to be next month for May, just to celebrate this amazing milestone and just to show you guys some appreciation, because I am so thankful for each one of you. And guys, I'm done with this guide. Look how cute that is. Let me know how you like it. I love it. I never seen this combination of florals before. I am in love with this truck. Let me know what you think. For the fourth and final DIY today, I'm going to use this sign from the Dollar Tree. This came brand new. I just got it this month. And I'm going to just go ahead and give this 2 coats of my paint and primer from Black & Decker. And here's what it's looking so far. I didn't want to make it too much of a thick coat because I'm going to be using those indentations that are on the board to guide me to go ahead and use my folk art black paint and paint in all those words. It says Farm Fresh Flowers, and first I went with the, I think it's called Rich Black from Folk Art. I did that with a small paintbrush. I wanted this to be, you know, standing out a little bit more than the regular stuff, and I just took my time. This is pretty sped up, so if you do this, guys, have some patience, and if you enjoy painting, you will have an amazing time with this. Friends, in a lot of places, summer is pretty much here. Do you have any plans for the summer? And if you're in any of those places that are seeing so many issues right now with the tornadoes and the flooding and all of these things, know that my prayers are with you, and I hope that God, you know, brings you through this as He usually does for all of us, better than you started. And my prayers are with you. Hang in there, and I am so sorry you have to go through that. Alright guys, back to the project. I took the same rich black from Folk Art Paint, and I'm going to completely do the entire frame. Here I just did 1 coat. This paint is so good, guys, that all you need is 1 coat. That's how great the coverage is. For the smaller letters on this piece, I'm going to use this micro tip pen from the Dollar Tree. It's like a paint pen, and it was pretty good actually. It was, you know, it was easy for me to get into those small places. This over here, there was some parts in which I couldn't see exactly where the letter indentations were because the paint kind of covers some of it, and I just took my time, just, you know, going into it, trying to figure out the best thing. And this paint pen, guys, all I needed to do was 1 coat. It had pretty good coverage, and it also had no bleed through, so it was pretty good. And even here, you see how small those letters are, and same thing. It really it was amazing. I really enjoy using it, and I will definitely recommend that you get these from the Dollar Tree. They are amazing. I will just say to just, you know, find the angle in which you can see those little lines the best. That's, you know, when I got the groove of that, that's when things, you know, moved a little bit quicker for me. And just have lots of patience, because this was not easy. It took a little bit of time, but look how cool it came out. Here I'm just doing the same thing. Those indentations that were there, I'm just going over with the same pen, just creating that extra interest, and I love how it came out. Look at that. But you know already, okay? You know already, I'm not done yet. I'm going to come in with some of that white paint that I used for it and just touch up the sides, just to make sure that everything is nice and clean. I was debating within going within black or white. I decided on the white. I like all the contrast of the 2 colors on the edge. Look right there. I just couldn't leave the back looking all messy, so I just went over it, gave it a nice coat of paint, but not two, just one coat, just to make it nice and neat. And this is how I ended up doing it. And now we're gonna come in and embellish this a little bit. So I'm going to take some of these boxwood pieces from the Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna cut 2 small pieces off, and I'm going to create a little swatch in the middle there. You'll see in a second. I'm just going to place them in this way like that, create a little archway. This comes with an indentation where you can actually paint it in, but I want this to be 3D, so I just added some hot glue right there with both of the little sprigs joined, and I just held them in place until it dried. I didn't want this to come off, so I just held it right there. Once the glue dried up, I'm just going to go ahead and place a little flower on it. So I'm going to use one of these flowers from the Dollar Tree that I used for the previous DIY, and I'm going to just go ahead and cut it at the very bottom of the stem, and we're just going to glue it onto the middle right there. And I'm not done yet. I'm going to create a cute little hanger for this sign as well. I'm going to use some of these black and white beads that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be creating a pattern of 2 black beads, then 1 white bead, and then 2 black beads, and then 1 white bead, and then 2 black beads, and then 1 white bead. You guys get what I mean. And I can't remember, I think I did 3 sets or something like that. Once I was done with the pattern, I didn't put the beads on the entire, length of the jute cord. I didn't really want that look for this. So I just going to go ahead and put some hot glue on the end of the jute cord, and I'm going to feed it through the holes through the back of the sign instead. And then I'm going to create a knot that is big enough to stay in place so the cord does not go through to the other side. And I did that to both sides of this piece. Once I cut the extra on the nut there, I added a little bit of hot glue onto the nut in order to avoid any unraveling later on. And like in matte, what I did to one side, I did to the other. But I'm not done yet. I'm going to take up some of that buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to create 2 bows for this piece as well. And these bows are gonna go exactly where the little nut for the hanger is, just to cover it right up and give this some beautiful, beautiful embellishment. And that was the perfect finishing touch. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I love this piece, guys. Let me know what you think and which one is your favorite. And here is the final reveal. I always like to know which one is your favorite, which one you will recreate if you do, and why you like your favorite as well. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you love these videos that are more farmhouse, or if there's another kind of decor that you would like me to try on my next video. I am always open to suggestions, and friends, I love every single one of these. Oh my goodness. I have a craft sale. I don't know if I'm going to sell them. As always, my guys, have a good day Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. If you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And here are some suggestions. And don't forget to visit my friends on the playlist and show them some love. Remember, you are amazing. Thank you so much. You have an amazing day. Bye.